Hey there, it's Loki Junda. We're coming back to some Resident Evil Code Veronica. This is the fourth part. I believe we've just started out as Chris. It feels hard to just come back like once a week playing this. I need to find some time to just finish this. Alright, let's see. What do we have? What do we need? Alright, I left that. And maybe I should just take those. Nah, let's see. Got 10 of those. I'm also trying to remember exactly where I was and how far I did this, because I think, yeah, Claire has the magic green herb. That much I know. Alright, let's... Oh god, I can hold all of it at once. Alright, that's right. Let's see. Ah, damn. Didn't, That's right. The worm gobbled up, Rodriguez. Something like that. Alright. That's why... Yeah, that's where I stopped. Okay. Some healing here. God. Ah, man, it's hard sometimes to come back. One, to a game you haven't played in a long time is another... a game that you also haven't played through originally in a long time. But we'll do this. We'll get this. Alright. We just gotta be too close. Alright, not when it does that. Ah, God. Alright, so every second time it comes up, I think. Ah, man. Okay, I feel like it should not be hitting me all of the times it is. Alright, this is getting on my nerves. I know, I feel like, if I recall correctly, I think they, like, recommend the assault rifle or something for this. Dude, how did that hit me there? Can take a hit or two more. Dude! Alright, now... Oh, damn, that was close. Yeah, grenade rounds are terrible for this. I should not be doing this. Hell, this is probably going to be better. That's funny right there. One shot.
Hold on! Don't give up!
Looks like I can meet my family again. Here. Take this.
What?
She gave this to me as a token of thanks for saving her. I won't need it anymore. Take it.
All right, there we go. Let's go ahead and... No, that's just funny. It was, of course, all those rounds, and then I switched one round from the handgun, then finished it off. Yeah, that's was a real bad way to do that. Definitely missing the magic herb. All right, let's grab this. Feeling a little better now. I will drop these in here for now, and I feel like I don't want that anymore. Alright, we need to light this. There's those nice, sweet, sweet submachine guns. And we're gonna immediately stash those. Maybe I'll bring some herbs. Now this is his handgun. I think we're gonna be able to upgrade that shortly, so let's... Okay, we still need the battery for that. Here we are. Then we got to remember old crazy Alfred came over here and did this. Grab that there. Wait, do I even have the shotgun still for him to use? One of the issues I first had playing this game was not having what I needed to survive as Chris, such as adequate firepower to take out all the hunters. Okay, so if great. Let's see. Let's go ahead and do this. Now, just because I don't want to have to fight that old worm again, we are going to go ahead and give it a save. I am still going to acknowledge I may have to load up my last Claire save, though, and come back with better stuff for Chris here. Though he does have a lot of grenade launcher stuff. I didn't use that at all with her, really. No, I wanted that. Jesus. Kind of out of it. Alright. Drop that there. Look around. Anything else? Keep pressing the wrong thing there. Alright, that's where we're at here. Okay. Halberd. Alright, there's the battery pack. Yeah. Why am I doing this? My first thought was that's where the blue herb planter is, but I didn't actually get poisoned, but now I'm sure I'm going to. So we're looking for the halberd thing. If I can remember where that is. Alright, the chem storage key. There's a file. Enhanced anti-decay alloy. Although we plan to utilize the enhanced anti-decay alloy called Deployed to create the storage capsule of the new BOW, we have had to cancel the plan. This is primarily based upon the fact that despite its excellent resistance to all kinds of liquid, including strong acid, it easily dissolves when soaked with a mixture of the two chemicals Clement Alpha and Clement Sigma. Due to the lethal nature of the new BOW, we cannot be too careful in choosing the material for the storage capsule. We have instead decided to use Deployed to create the plate portion of the Eagle plate, which shines indigo blue. Clement information. The Alpha type is used for gun maintenance and possesses no conspicuous characteristics. However, the Sigma type will change its color to blue at a certain temperature. It is an odd coincidence that the temperature is exactly the same as the date of completion of the training facility. Based upon our analysis of the Sigma type, we believe that Clement possesses more features. As new information is learned, we will update this file. Date of completion of the training facility to identify Sigma. Okay. When was the facility created again? I'm sure there will be another document next to what we need.
Who is that?
The king was loved, but the queen was feared. Till
Alexia?
days
No!
told
She's
in
already fully awake.
his court, an arrow pierced the kind king's heart. He
Chris,
lost
oh
his
little
life,
fishy, come see my hook.
his lady
Chris, I'm
love.
sending some company to keep you entertained. Consider this a small welcoming gift from me.
Enjoy.
Yeah, this is about where the first time I started playing this game, back on the original Sega Dreamcast, I got to basically soft locked because I could not actually kill the hunters. Nothing up here. I might actually have to go back to grab the grenade launcher. Dang it, keep pressing the wrong thing. Now there's a save room over there. If I can get to it, like some acid rounds. But I might get decapitated sooner. Yeah, I shouldn't mess around with that. Oh, damn. Let me see. If I can go down... I don't want to have to go all the way back. But if I end up running into hunters, I might have to. Yeah, we know that fell down there. Nothing we can do there. Alright, so... let's try down here. I know this is... well, if I remember correctly, this is where I use that key. Because I think I remember where the Clement Alpha is. That's right. No, thank you. At least not right now. What have we here? Yes. So let's see. Yeah, that's... Yeah, I know nothing happened. Let's see. Oh. I think I forgot something. I am gonna go back. All the way back so I can store some stuff and switch out some of what we have. Yeah. Hey, Piano, how's it going? Alright, let's just... Oh, can I not put it back? Nice. What are your, on which, just the first level or all the levels? I haven't checked my ranking. I'm sure I've fallen down in one tower defense. Let's see. Okay. What rank are you at now? Oh, shit. See, this is actually what happened before. Oh, wait, no, these are just the spiders. The thumping had me freaked out thinking it was hunters. Okay, so here... red, green, blue, brown. I did forget about this thing there. Alright, we're going to stash the flame rounds. We are going to grab up those. And I want... Wait, how many acid rounds do I have? Oh god, is that it? I hope I'm remembering which one is which. As far as the type of ammo goes on that. Though maybe I should just use the shotgun. Nah, I'm nervous. So we're gonna go with it. Yeah, it's a really fun game. I just haven't played it in a little while. Yeah, yeah. Happy early birthday. No, that game I've actually been playing most lately, Shift at Midnight, is on Xbox Game Pass. So I did a playthrough of... I recorded my first playthrough of that. It was quite a bit of fun. I really liked it. Nice. Yeah, I'm just stuck in this thing where I just tend to live stream things that just aren't... not too many people are watching it right now. That's all right, though. All right, took that one out. Oh. All right, there we go. All right, what do we hear? Yes, please. Bowgun arrows, even though I never use that thing. Okay, lock has been released. Oh, this is where Yeah. Okay, I remember. Okay. Can't come this way right now. Cool. Yeah, I don't have a Switch 2 yet. It might be a little while before I get one. All right. All right, now I think I'm ready to go back down and grab that shoddy and deal with all that stuff down there. All right, he's... Okay, yeah, that's right. Ah. You think you gotta say something to me, huh? There we go. Oh, we got some red herbs. Yeah, I think I remember you mentioning that. All right, nothing else there. Wait, why? Oh, that just puts me here. I don't think I like that. That seems so wasteful. I don't know. If I would recommend looking into what would be a decent starter trumpet and then trying to find one on eBay. That's what I would do. If I was trying to get into starting like strings or brass or like woodwind or something that's generally more expensive as a starter instrument, I mean, it's a little bit of a gamble, and you might have to try once or twice, but I've gotten some decent starter violins for really, really cheap that have not needed much maintenance to get started playing on eBay. Okay, now to remember what I'm trying to do. I think I need to go back down the ladder. Yeah, I'm back that other way. Yeah, but if you're getting a trumpet for $200, it ain't gonna be something you can really use. There's some things that they're going used just does work a lot better for. Ah, man, I don't have it. Okay, I didn't see. I guess that was just to do that. Alright, doesn't look like there's anything. Okay, we're coming back here. Okay, there's a blue herb there. I need to look through the files. Or I can just look it up real quick. Okay. So December 8th. Now, I think I do remember. Let me go stash some stuff again. Because I know once there's something I'm going to be doing soon that's going to... I'm running into hunters soon, and I want to be able to not get decapitated right away. Yeah. Spider, you're nothing. You ain't nothing to me, Spider. Yeah, well, those sound like good ones. Can't do anything with that. Let's store this. Feel okay about this. God, I don't like the hunters. And it's really just because of the one-hit kill thing they got. The old decapitation. If I get decapitated, I can't promise that I won't just decide to play a different game. A lot of good stuff coming out. God, I was trying to do the... there's these, the games Remothered. There is a third one coming out. I do believe I've heard that it's not from the original creators of the first two. So I have access to the playtest for that. But I don't think my computer's good enough to run it. So I might not do anything for that. It looks cool, but... this doesn't seem to run too nicely for me. Oh yeah, this damn nonsense. No! Oh, shit. Okay. That could have gone a little better. But I didn't die. Feels like a win. Now, where was that? Where was the doorknob door? Oh, I remember. I know I had already interacted with it. It was by where I got the side pack. No, I'm back on the original island that Claire started out on. Chris got here. We do go to the Arctic with him as well, though. That is coming. It was... I need to take the elevator up. Second floor. Hey. Hey, now you son. I forgot they... I don't know how I forgot they did that. Oh, we get to watch him reload. I do think he reloads quicker than Claire. I don't know. It's going to be a long time before I get a Switch. I'm sure, anyway. Oh, God. Was it this way? I think it was this way. A lot of horror games are getting ported to Switch. Not really. Not really. Got too many other things to spend money on. Okay. I think I remember where to use that. Hey, it looks like there's actually some handgun ammo I missed down there. That's alright. Yeah, you can live stream on anything. You can. I mean, directly from a Switch 2, I don't know. I use a capture card, so anything that has a like an HDMI output, I can stream from. I remember, was it when Xbox One first came out, they had like built-in live streaming stuff for it, but I think that's kind of gone away. Oh God, where is it? I can't see where it is. Oh God. Okay. Oh God, that was nerve-wracking. I'm not sure. Oh, that's right. Here we go. Did he mention something? Because we've been talking about a couple games. Training facilities completion December 8th. Yeah, that's what I needed to... Had I come here... Yeah, that was the whole point. Alright, let's see. Turntable key, yes. There's a file. Secret passage note. The underground passage, which leads to the mansion where Alexia and I live, has been badly damaged. Although I can never allow the unwashed to see Alexia, I cannot go on using the underground waterway that those local people made either. Oh yes, I think I'll have those prisoners build a bridge. Must be a gorgeous bridge that befits the perfection that is Alexia. Of course, I must kill everyone who's involved in the construction of the bridge after it's done, so that no one will know about the existence of our mansion. But that is okay, as I have no problem executing such matters. Once the bridge is completed, I'll seal the mansion entrance door at the end of the underground waterway. The entrance of the waterway is locked by the diorama trick, ensuring the secrecy of our mansion. Lead 3 armies here and the path will open. Yeah, I'm trying to grab the ink ribbon. Because I'm going to save it here. Because there's that spotter right on the other side of that door. And I'm going to hope for the best. And plan for the worst. I mean, that is the idea. I know I have not been following the schedule like I have been supposed to. But we'll see. Turntable key. Alright, the spotter was gone. That's good.
Long time no see, Chris.
Wesker? He's still alive? What are you doing here?
I came for Alexia.
Who?
An organization hired me to capture her.
Wait, you attacked the island. And my sister.
You have no idea how much I hate you. You destroyed my plans. So now I've sold my soul to a new organization. Now die. Here's a little secret, Chris. I figured out that your sister is now in the Antarctic with Alexia. It's too bad you won't be seeing her again.
Alexia?
It's just occurred to me that I've had my mic muted for a while. Oh, shit. Oh, you tried to do that thing to me. There we go. Alright, now we're about out of handgun ammo. Is this the way I want to go? Oh god. Oh, these are the things I need. That's right. Okay, so I'm taking them back. Can I even go out that way now? Probably not. Should I look anyway? Yeah, it's not even here. But I mean, I definitely should have known that. Alright, we gotta go back now, because I know where I need to use these again. It's the first floor, okay. Let's see. Feel like I might regret not bringing that, so oh god. No, 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 no. Well, we use that quick. Alright, let's see. We want to go to the elevator. So we need to go back down the ladder. From the ladder to the elevator, okay. I think this is where I need to go. Oh wait, there was an herb over there, I think. We will. Oh, we got spiders to dodge. And, ooh, 2 things of shotgun ammo. I'm really happy I came back up. Ooh. Trying to remember. How often does this thing do its shockies? Oh, God, why did I forget? Get out. Alright, that wasn't so bad. Now we should be able to use this on this. We have our halberd now. Now, God, it's been so long. Where the hell do I remember? Where the hell do I use that now? Ah, son of a... Jesus, how many fucking rounds is it gonna take? Alright, let's reset them there. And if I have to go after this one again, I'm just going to use this. Okay, there's grenade rounds there. That's what that is. Actually, I think those might work well against the spider. If it drops down. It didn't. Now I need to get to... No, I think I went the wrong way. Because I need to go that way, so I need to get to the ladder over there. Which should be the second floor and then going around to the tank. Yeah. Oh, son of a... Shit. Forgot about that thing there. Then... I went the wrong way, didn't I? Nope, right way. God, no, it was the wrong way. Son of a bitch. Yeah. All that stress for nothing. Wasn't a lot. I took out that hunter pretty quick, but it was a waste. A grenade round. Oh, it's back. That's messed up. So was it this door then? Yes. I think there was probably a more efficient way to do this had I planned this out better. To where I wouldn't have to run all the way back this way. But I've literally only done this section one time before in my life. No. Oh, come on, man. Why are the spiders more resilient than the hunters? Seems weird. Yeah, I think this is the way that I want to go. Wait a second. I went too far. Ah, son of a... Get off me. I didn't need to come here. I just needed to get to that hallway with the spider. It's the door at the end of that hallway that I need to use the halberd on. I should really pay more attention. Especially like the green glowing doors.
Hold on, Claire. I'll save you.
Alright, so Chris has finally made it to the Antarctic. Let's see. I vaguely remember this. What the? Okay. There we go. Yeah, this is where Steve and Claire ended up crashing. Let's see, where is... Okay, maybe I don't have to be here. Let's see. It's not there, so maybe save room is this way. There we go. Oh. Get to use that right away. Take the paperweight. Alfred's diary. January 30th. There's a sealed room in the hallway located inside of the Antarctic facility. I don't know what is hidden there, but I do know how to get in. I can use the 3 jewels that each one of our 3 family members wear as proof of being a legitimate descendant of the Ashford family. The only problem is I do not know how I can gain possession of my father's proof. February 17th. I finally succeeded in entering that sealed room. I never could have imagined that such an insane secret existed regarding the birth of both Alexia and myself. I hate my father, that fool, Alexander. Now it's obvious that we were merely created in an attempt to cover my father's blunder. I can never trust him again. I must regain the glory of the Ashford family with my sister. I have nothing to be afraid of as long as Alexia is with me. Yeah, I think I'm getting towards the end. I have played through it for the first time, just like, I want to say 2 or 3 years ago. I just wanted to play through again. I started it when they announced the Code Veronica remake, and I don't live stream enough. It's been pretty hectic, so I've been doing it maybe like once a week, or sometimes it's been 2 weeks. So I'm trying to get through it. I don't know if I'll finish it tonight. It's getting a little late, but hopefully maybe the next time I can get far enough to where next time I can finish it up. So, Alexia carried out the experiment on the human body that we've been talking about. Our useless father must be happy now, since he can finally contribute to the Ashford family. The only thing we should be careful about is that the butler, Harmon, does not become wise to her activities. The experiment resulted in failure. Our father was useless after all. Even worse, he turned into a dangerous monster that is completely out of control. We tied him up and locked him in the cell under an underground prison cell. However, Alexia seems to be close to a solution. Beyond all my expectations, she now says that she wishes to conduct the experiment on her own body. On top of that, she feels she must be kept asleep for 15 years in order to accomplish the experiment. Thanks to that idiot, I can't see my dear Alexia for as long as 15 years. Alexia is going to sleep, with all of her trust relying upon me. Now, I am the only one who could protect Alexia. Alright, ink ribbon. Now, I can't remember if there's as many hunters here. Let's see, I can store some stuff, I'm sure. I don't have enough grenade rounds to feel that that's useful to keep that there. I'll just put all of those together. Let's see. Yeah, we got a bit of healing. Let me go ahead and... I'll leave it like that. Now, if I remember... I have to do something with this. Oh yeah, that's right. This was above the father. Yeah, that's right. This is where I've definitely messed up with some of the stuff, but I think it means if I remember correctly, it means I cannot get the Magnum. Because I didn't keep the fire extinguisher with me. Great, I'm surrounded. Okay, I think I looked in there. Oh my gosh. Okay, I forgot about that. Okay, this is not going well. Alright, we got the valve. Well, what the heck do I do with that now? Guess we'll just take a look around the other side. Yeah, can I jump down here now? Large man whose hands are tied hangs here. Okay, I can go that way. Let's check this other room first here. Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed the Resident Evil 4 remake. Oh yeah, this is... Oh shit! That's what it is. I did think there was only one in there. Okay, we're out of that now. Yes. Gladly take that. Let's see. God, it's hard to say because I have my first instinct would say the original Resident Evil 2, but that's largely because of nostalgia. It was the first Resident Evil game I played, and I loved how you could just replay it over and over and over again. And there's so many different styles of Resident Evil game too. If I had to maybe pick 2 or 3 as, well, if I had to pick, it's probably between the Resident Evil 4 remake and the original Resident Evil 2. Off the top of my head. Ah, more of these dang things.
He's here?
So not fair. As far as like Resident Evil games that I've beat the most times, it would be between the original Resident Evil 4, because that came out on a bunch of things, so I played that one a lot. and the original Resident Evil 2, just because there were so many different ways to beat it with scenario A and B and all the extra stuff. But I do think the remake of Resident Evil 4 kind of just improved on the gameplay of the original RE4, and that's kind of why I would put that above the original one. And so, yeah, I guess that's why those two would be my favorite. Yeah, gosh, but I don't have the fire extinguisher, so that's unfortunately useless to me. Yeah, but I don't think I can use this yet. I have to modify it again. But I feel like they're getting better at the remakes with the RE4 remake. I was excruciatingly disappointed with the RE2 remake. And 3, I understand why people felt the way they did about it. So sad. Can't get that. The thing about the remake for Resident Evil 2, gameplay wise, like if you don't like tank controls and stuff, yeah, I mean, they improved the gameplay. There was a lot of really good stuff for that, but I was really, really disappointed because like the replayability of the original Resident Evil 2 was such a big part of it. Like they had what they called the zapper system, which was just, there was a couple cases where there was items if you picked it up, or you could leave it for Leon or Claire depending on who you played. So if you did scenario B, that item may or may not be there. But it was, there was so much to it. Each campaign felt very different than the other one, and they said it was a design choice, where they said, like, I remember, like, the director of the remake was like, we're gonna make it where you don't have to play the game more than once to get the whole story. And I was like, I want to be able to, though. I didn't really want everything condensed. Like, first playthrough of the RE2 remake, I thought it was fantastic. As soon as I started the second one, all the same bosses, everything pretty much the same, with minor differences. Like, very minor, just like the one segment of, like, playing as Ada or Sherry. I was very disappointed. Oh, I need to check the map here. I think I'm hearing a hunter, and I don't want to die. What do we have in here? Save room. Alright, we've got that going for us now. Yeah, and for being back in the day where you couldn't just, or I couldn't as a kid, just buy games constantly nonstop, it was really like you got a lot for your money. I mean, well, at the time for me, renting Resident Evil 2 or borrowing it. Alright, now I don't need to be so frightened if this is a hunter that ends up killing me. Okay, they're just zombies. Yeah, there was cut content. Like, between the Resident Evil 2 remake and the Resident Evil 3 remake, I liked the Resident Evil 3 remake a lot better. There was a bunch of cut stuff, but this comes down to when I originally played Resident Evil 3 when it first came out on PlayStation, it wasn't my favorite. I played through it once and I was like, it felt like it just had less compared to Resident Evil 2. And so I was disappointed there wasn't multiple scenarios and all this stuff. So when I went to play the Resident Evil 3 remake, I didn't have the same expectations that I had with the 2 remake. So, like, I mean, I was expecting kind of a shorter game that... Wait, didn't I just supply power? So it met my expectations a lot better. And so I thoroughly enjoyed the remake. I mean, I do wish that they had Mercenaries mode with it. Yeah, well, I see. Shouldn't it? Or is there something else I need to do? Oh, wait, didn't it say there was a... Oh, God, I remember this. That's right. This is like the Spencer Mansion from Resident Evil 1. But I don't have a box to push right there. Oh, man. I don't have the Magnum. Alright, now I can go back to that place. Let's check in here real quick. that was, let's see. Look, I had a lot of fun with Resident Evil 5 when it came out. It was different, but it just kind of went the same direction as 4 did, where it was going more so more action oriented. Hold on, I'm getting turned around here. But like the co-op nature of 5 was interesting, but it was a lot of fun because like the bosses all had their special things that you like. They all had their little tricks that you could learn, and if you're playing co-op, you could learn them from other people, like see what they were doing, and it was really cool. And 6 had some interesting things to it too, where so 6 did something that was really interesting to me at the time, and I still think it's like kind of, it's almost like a marvel of game design. Not marvel, well, it's something I think anyone interested in game design should kind of pay attention to and study. So 6 had several different campaigns, and they all had the same, oh, there's another thing there. They all had the same like inventory management system, item or controls and all that, but they made each campaign play as a different kind of style of previous Resident Evil game, solely based off of item availability and just level design and kind of enemies that you fought. So you'd have a Chris section where he'd have more machine guns and stuff with his co-op partner, and this wasn't the door I wanted to go through, and it was just more action oriented like Resident Evil 5. Then you had Leon's campaign, which was a little bit more like the traditional survival horror one. And then you had Sherry's and Jake's, and it just like each campaign really felt different to me, and I really liked that aspect of it. But yeah, 5 I just had so much fun with. Yeah, 5 and 6, they get a lot of hate on the internet. I would not pay it too much mind. 6, I can understand it. God, I'm getting so turned around right now. I get it. Like, 6, I didn't really like. So with 5, they kind of had a nicer progression. Like, because you'd upgrade your weapons, you'd keep things and all that. And then with 6, it didn't have that kind of same feeling of progression when you were doing co-op. And, oh god. And I kind of didn't like that aspect of it. But all in all, like, yet. Nope, nope. Trying to run by you. But 5, I spent a lot of time trying to beat professional on the hardest difficult, or professional and getting like the highest rankings and stuff. I will say the first time I was playing it, I did figure out like a way to I think you could probably still do it if you're doing co-op online with people. We found a way to like duplicate the golden eggs so we could like upgrade our weapons, max upgrade pretty early on. But then like you can just replay and get the weapons again and not do that. And I don't know. The 5 is just good fun, in my opinion. Trying to find someone to play with, though, is... Okay, I see where I want to go now. If you could, I would highly recommend trying to find a way to do it co-op. Sometimes I find it hard to talk and play video games at the same time. Just why I keep running in circles. I saw on the map where I'm trying to go is right. It is right here. Yeah, it's in there. I think. That's right, the hunter threw me off. I was trying to go here. And wonderfully, that hunter stays there, I guess. Yes, yeah, I know. Nah, man, why don't you let me go out that way? But yeah, when they were doing all the rumors of, like, the remakes with... You know, there were rumors of RE5 getting the next remake. I was fine with that. But, I do admit, I think Code Veronica needs the remake more. Okay, let's see. I have the crane key now, so I can go out there.
Who could have done this? Alexia.
That is how I dispose of insignificant bugs, said the spider to the fly. How do you wish to die?
Oh god, I forgot that this happened right here. Yeah, this isn't... I don't think this is gonna turn out well. Okay. That's rude. Can I leave? I can. Oh, is the hunter not there anymore? Well, that's nice, at least. Ah, shoot. I'm gonna have to go back and... Alright, can't use that. Maybe I should just go ahead and explore down here a little bit. I mean, I have beat it with the AI. You just don't... You don't get, like, all the little tricks and stuff with how to beat the bosses, which can be kind of disappointing. Wait, where did I... But unless you're, like, trying to play on professional, it should be serviceable. But yeah, 5 and 6 with the AI. Okay, this wasn't actually what I was looking for. Where... Oh, it was... Oh. Alright, I'm just getting turned around all over the place. I think we can't go... Oh, we can. What have we here? Claire! She's fainted inside the cocoon. Picture of the twins and their father. 3 weird holes open near the boy's fingers. The man's ear and the girl's bosom. Okay, we need the... we need to get the family jewels.
Claire.
Chris! I missed you so much.
I know. But we have to get out of here.
Not yet. We have to find Steve.
Who's Steve?
He's a boy who escaped from that island with me. But then a monster attacked us and we got separated.
So that means Steve is still somewhere in this base?
I'm sure of it.
Claire? What's wrong?
I think I've been poisoned.
Just hold on. I'll be right back.
God, I'm getting all kinds of turned around here. Okay, yeah, this is what I think I was looking for. Oh, Jesus. Was not expecting him so close. Oh, they're faster. Oh, God, why are they making this difficult? Research report on Queen Ant. After discovering the remains of an ancient virus within the genes of a queen ant, I had been concentrating on the research of ants. The ecosystem of the ants seems truly ideal to me. There is one queen in each anthill, and the soldier and the worker ants are the queen's slaves. They dedicate their lives to the queen. The death of the queen ant means the doom of the entire anthill. However, the soldier and worker ants can be easily replaced as long as the queen ant is alive. This is exactly the same relationship between myself and the other ignorant masses. I've succeeded in creating an ideal virus by implanting the queen ant's gene into the mother virus that Spencer found. I used my otherwise useless father as a test subject. However, as I expected, the virus caused a rapid change in his cells, triggering the complete destruction of his brain cells and body flesh. Furthermore, a special type of poison gas was generated inside his body that the blue herb had no effect against. Because of this, I created an antidote in case of emergency and stored it inside the weapon chemical warehouse on the B2 floor. I have decided to name the virus with unimaginable potential the T Veronica virus. When I find out how I can utilize the power of this wonderful virus, my great research will finally be complete. Alexia Ashford. Okay, so that's where the antidote is. That's another tricky one. I kind of want to say the original Silent Hill. But again, that also is partially due to just nostalgia and oh shit, god damn it, how can it's sitting around all silent and whatnot. Alright, them. Oh, god, that's... The anthill seems to have perished. Okay, let's see. We got some... Handgun rounds again here. Okay. So is that all I really gotten from here was... Oh, wait. Okay, was that supposed to have done anything or just... I can definitely say for certainty I know what my favorite game is that released this year. My favorite game that came out in 2026 so far, and I really think there's a good chance it'll stay this way. Well, I don't know. We have Silent Hill Townfall coming. But, so far, Ground Zero from Malformation Games is... that game is pretty... for people who like classic survival horror like I do, it is definitely worth checking out, especially the amount of content they have for it, like the amount of secrets and unlockables that game has, and it's got like a mercenaries mode for like 20 bucks. It's really worth the money. Oh yeah, the bloodstains, those are from the Alfred Ashford Virus Research Report. Work continues on the T. Veronica virus, which I extracted from the Queen Anne. The more research I conduct on it, the more I am impressed by how much potential it has. I have finally implanted the virus into my own body and discovered how to utilize its power. I will avoid making the mistake that I made with my father. I will suppress the activity of the virus at an ultra-low temperature, so my cells will change slowly. My calculations indicate that it will take 15 years before my body will gain immunity and become able to coexist with the virus. Until then, I have no choice but to trust the capsule that I will be in, to that inept but loyal soldier ant who is my brother. For me to obtain unlimited power, some risk need to be taken. When I awaken, I will be the queen, and the T. Veronica virus will be unleashed upon the entire world by my children. Every last creature on Earth will exist to serve me. And at that time, the world will achieve the perfect ecosystem, just like the anthill, but on a much grander scale. Silent Hill F is phenomenal. I mean, it's really good. Silent Hill 2 Remake is a fantastic way to get started with it. It's a standalone game. Silent Hill 2 was originally. Heart. Okay, let's see something. Sign carved into it. We have heart, spade, AA, king. Heart, spade, AA, king. AA, crown, heart. There we go. Is that it? So Silent Hill F, it's kind of divisive with the fan base because the combat is like really you dodge a lot, and it's very actiony combat. It's doesn't take place in the town of Silent Hill, which a lot of people got all upset about, but whatever. It is an interesting story. I liked the game a lot. There's a lot of replayability. Like with Silent Hill F, to get the actual full story, you do have to beat the game multiple times. Silent Hill 2 Remake is, in my opinion, is basically the perfect way to do a remake. They didn't cut content, they added content, they adjusted things, they changed things. That you can really tell that they were taking care to make sure they treated the IP in the original game respectfully when they made it. It's a fantastic remake. I highly recommend it. But yeah, Silent Hill 2, the original one was like a standalone game that was just supposed to explore the idea of what would happen to the town itself, or how was the town itself after the events of the first Silent Hill. So it's a standalone game, and I think the remake is a great entry to the franchise. Alright, so we have his ring now. And Bloober team that did the Silent Hill 2 remake, they're also doing a Silent Hill 1 remake that I am very excited about. Oh, but yeah, I'm losing track of what I'm talking about. But yeah, Ground Zero is fantastic. Okay, so I've done that. Let me think, what do we have to do now? Guess we could fight the spider and get the serum for Claire. And we still have to get a fourth wing, I believe. Okay, let me just... Well, if I could leave, let me see. I need to grab what Nosferatu dropped, at least. Yeah, as far as, like, the Silent Hill games go, the only one that's, like, really a sequential sequel is Silent Hill 3 is a sequel to the first game. It's designed in a way where you don't have to have played Silent Hill 1 to, like, you're not going to be lost exactly with what's going on. Though some things will have slightly less impact if you did not play the first one. But other than that, like, every Silent Hill game is kind of, it's a standalone thing. There might be little, like, Easter eggs to reference other games, but yeah, they're all their own solo stories. Alright, where? I gotta go up the elevator there, that's right. Here too is where I have to get the theorem from. So if I go... Okay, now, which way do I have to go? Oh. Is it this way? Yeah, I don't see how... Oh god, no, I see. I see where it is. It's that lift in that room, I think. Which, okay, yeah, it's that way. God, I do check maps way too much. Is it this? Will this take me where I need to go? No, there we go. So then I guess now I go back to mansion. So we are getting late, so I think we're going to stop here, and I think I might be far enough where next stream we're going to finish this up. So that'll maybe be, I'm going to try and do it on Wednesday night. That's my plan at this point. Finish this up on Wednesday so that next Sunday we can start a new game. Not sure which one it is. Might go back to doing some Ground Zero streams, or I don't know. There's so many other things that are out and about these days. It's hard to say. Maybe I'll take a break from long ones and just stream a game that I can do one session of. Like Shift at Midnight. I've played a lot of that lately, and I've had a lot of fun with it. So maybe I'll do that next Sunday once I finish this game. But if you made it this far, I do want to say thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. Again, we're just playing through casually Code Veronica. I've only beat it once before. That's why I'm messing up so much and not exactly knowing what I'm doing. But, you know, it's all fun. Really looking forward to the remake they've announced for this. But yeah, if you could like, comment, subscribe, any of that stuff, that'd be fantastic. If you have any recommendations of things you'd like to me to play live or do guides for, or any of that kind of stuff, just let me know. I like to hear suggestions and see what I can do. I don't have as much time as I would like to do all the things I have planned, so recommendations help me prioritize things. But yeah, just thanks so much. Y'all have a good night. See you later, and until next time, scare well.